everybody. So it's time for me to prepare another one of my Matthew Allen dishes. And today I'm going to make an Italian favorite, which is something I used to love a lot. I've not made it for a long time. I'm going to make chicken parmigiana with penne regana, which is a very popular Italian dish. And you know what, folks? I already feel quite refined. So let's set the camera down and let's get started here in the kitchen of Matty Allen. The first thing I'm going to do is prep my chicken, and everybody knows how I fry my chicken, so we're just going to skip this part and get on to the interesting part. Be back with you shortly. Hey, you lovely Ewans. I got the chicken a-frying, and I got the water getting ready to boil for the penne regana. So, just going to sit here and wait a few minutes, and gradually I'll start to throw together my masterpiece, my Italian masterpiece. I'll invite Mario and Luigi for dinner. The penne regana is now boiling away. The chickens are frying up, and I've got the pan ready to assemble the rest of the ingredients, along with the Walmart brand flavored meat sauce pasta. Alrighty, America. The chicken is done right here, as y'all can see. So very shortly, I'm going to start the second process. First off, I'm going to try put some of this pasta sauce out. Just a thin little layer of pasta for the bottom. Get me a spoon here and just spread it around. That way the bottom of this is caked with good old Italian pasta. Just like that. A quick run through, a little bit of Italian seasoning, some garlic, because Italian food without garlic would be like Russian food without vodka. A little bit of red pepper. And I'm going to lightly douse it with this cheese. Now I got the vegan cheese, not because I'm a far leftist, but because that's all I could grab and I wasn't paying attention because I'm a typical man. But just a light layer of Parmesan cheese, and then after that, the next step is pretty simple. I'm going to start putting a piece or two of chicken on here, of my newly fried chicken. Yum, 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 yum. Update, I am draining the pasta because I only cook it al dente on this recipe. Some recipes you cook it all the way through. I'm cooking it al dente and let it finish itself in the oven. Okay, lovelies, the next step is pretty simple. You just tear up a piece of cheese or two and make sure there's a piece of cheese. I chose mozzarella. Some recipes call provolone, but I chose mozzarella because mozzarella is more universally loved. You just tear a piece of cheese and make sure a piece of cheese is on every single piece of chicken. Just like that. There we go. That way it'll melt right on top of it. And next step, pour your pasta, Renee pasta. Get it spread good all over. And one more layer, and then just basically smother it with what's left of your pasta sauce. Now, a lot of people add a little bit of water to this and mix it up. I never like that really, because I feel like it just takes away from the thickness. I like my stuff a lot thicker than that. There we go. Now, just like that, I spread the sauce. That way every piece of noodle has sauce, because every Italian can tell you that if your meat does not, if your pasta does not stick to your noodles, you've done something majorly wrong. Now I'm gonna season this one up here. A little bit more pepper. As Delta used to say, peppa pig. Parmesan and garlic powder, and I'm just going to top it with cheese. Pretty daggone simple, right? And just like that, I've got my oven at 350. I am going to open up the oven, and I am going to insert my dinner dish in here, and let's just let her cook. So, while y'all got something in the oven to cook, and what do y'all do to pass time? Let's pass some time, some wisdom. Sometimes I just sit in here, but you know what they say? I watched pasta, never bakes. I watched cake, never bakes. And I watched pop, never boils. I just sit in here and basically pass time, wait for it to cook. Try not to watch it too much, but sometimes just gotta have a peeky. And just like that, it is time to pull it out. Shoot, these gloves ain't good enough. I gotta change. And just like that, the chicken parmigiana is done. And there we go, America. And I already feel like I've made once again another significant, sophisticated dish here in the kitchen of Matthew Allen. Till next time, folks, love yins.